Here's a question that might sting a little. What if the phone in your pocket, the sofa in your living room, and the vacation you took last year are quietly making you poorer, not because you bought them, but because of how you paid for them? Three little letters, EMI. They feel harmless, almost helpful. But this one habit might be the biggest reason your bank balance never seems to grow, no matter how much you earn. Most people believe EMI is simply smart planning. I'm not overspending, they say. I'm just breaking the cost into smaller, manageable pieces. And on the surface, that sounds responsible. No big lump sum, no pressure, just a small, easy number every month. But here's what nobody tells you. EMI doesn't just change how you pay, it changes how your brain sees money altogether. And that shift is exactly what quietly keeps people stuck. Let's say a phone costs $1,200. Paying that in full feels heavy. Your brain registers it as a real loss, so it makes you pause and think twice. But break that same $1,200 into 12 monthly payments of $100, and something strange happens. It suddenly feels affordable, almost small. Your brain isn't calculating the total cost anymore. It's only reacting to the size of this month's payment. This is where the hidden cost begins. Most EMIs aren't free. They carry interest, processing fees, or a slightly inflated price built into the deal. That $1,200 phone might actually cost you $1,400 or more by the time you're done paying. You didn't just buy a phone. You paid extra for the feeling of comfort. And it rarely stops at one purchase. A phone EMI here, a furniture EMI there, a vacation package EMI on top. Each one feels small and separate, but together they quietly stack up into a fixed monthly weight pulling against your income before you even receive your paycheck. Here's the deeper psychological trap. EMI works because it separates the decision from the pain. Normally, spending and feeling the cost happen together. You hand over money and your brain files it as, I gave something up. But EMI breaks that link. You enjoy the product today, and the pain of paying gets spread out weeks and months into the future. Behavioral economists call this decoupling, and it's one of the most powerful tricks in modern spending. When pain is delayed, your brain stops treating the purchase as a real cost. It starts feeling like it was almost free. That's exactly why people end up buying things on EMI that they would never have paid for in cash. The purchase decision was never really about the product. It was about how easy the pain felt to ignore. So what should you actually do differently? Before choosing EMI, always calculate the full cost, not just the monthly number. Ask yourself, would I still buy this if I had to pay the entire amount today, right now, in one shot? If the answer is no, that's your answer. Also, count your active EM is like you would count monthly bills. If they're quietly consuming a large slice of your income before you even spend on essentials or savings, that's a warning sign your future income is already being spent in advance. EMI isn't evil. Used carefully, it can be a useful tool. But used carelessly, it becomes a slow, invisible leash on your income, one small, comfortable payment at a time. The real cost of EMI was never the interest. It was convincing you that spending doesn't hurt anymore. And the moment you stop feeling the cost of your choices is exactly the moment your money starts slipping away.